Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Nani V. So today we are making a simple vanilla cake recipe that can be used for any type of birthday cake. Glad to have you here. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. Thank you. So first of all, we are starting off with measurement. Measurement is the key. For any recipe you are trying to make, measurement is the key. So I'm trying to set up my scale, my digital scale, balancing it to 0. So you know I have margarine 500 gram. Then we added our sugar. I have to measure out 250 gram of our sugar. So this is just me trying to get to 250 gram. So someone may ask, why creating 248 recipe? Why now, Nonivi? For me, I've lived a life of trying to make everything okay, trying to find the perfect moment, trying to find the perfect time. So I just say to myself, this 33 years, I just celebrated my 33 years of age on 25th of this month. So back to this, I'm trying to mix up, I'm creaming the butter and the sugar together. So creaming is one method of making cake. You can cream with your hand, but this is a big batch. You can actually cream with your hand with this, as in with this quantity of recipe. But I decided to use my machine because it will make work easy. So just me trying to get the right consistency before I add every other ingredient. So creaming takes a lot of time. So back to my video. So you can't just have a perfect time for following your dreams. So that's why I started this vlog. I've always wanted to do this for quite a long time, but I was looking for the perfect moment. So right here, I'm checking the consistency of my margarine and sugar. So we are using 8 pieces of eggs. We'll be adding it one by one and continue creaming to get the right consistency. So I just had to start. This is a way of giving myself a birthday gift. They say if you want to become better, you invest in yourself. So this is kind of me investing in myself and in my dream. I just hope that you join me in this journey and we enjoy the ride and learn together and grow together. But I'm grateful that you're watching this and you're learning from me. Feel free to ask any question. We're all learning together, we're all growing together. Thank you. So I had to increase the speed of the machine. So right here, I'm trying to measure out the quantity of flour to be used. So this is 500 gram. Always sift your flour. Always sift your flour. It will help you aerate the flour. So right here, I'm adding baking powder. I added half tablespoon of baking powder. Then I'm adding the flavor to my butter and sugar and egg mixture. Then right here, I'm mixing up the flour and baking powder together so that they'll be even. Then I'll add it little by little to the flour, to the butter and sugar and egg mixture so I get the right consistency. So right here, you just have to be careful not to overmix your mixture. Don't overmix your batter. You understand? So it takes a while. Just be patient with it so it gets to add all the flour and get the right consistency. Right here, I had to stop because if you keep on mixing and mixing, you may end up overworking your batter. So I'm scraping all the sides, making sure they are properly mixed. So that's it. So I end up mixing with my hand to make sure that they are properly mixed, getting to the edges of the bowl. So here I'm preparing my pan. I'll grease the pan with my margarine, then I'll flour with flour. So it will help the cake not to stick after baking. So that's it, just dusting with flour. So I'm using 6 inches baking pan, 2 6-inch baking pan, then a 4-inch baking pan that will be used for testing, you know. As a chef, I have to test what I do. So that's it, flour. Then I'll add up the batter to my baking pan. Meanwhile, my oven is already on and heating up to 150 degrees centigrade. So as I measured out my batter into my pan, I'm going to make a hole in the center so that when the cake bakes it will be even. Just see now, after I bake the cake, it's not even because of how I made hole in the center. See how nice it is. So this cake actually baked for 2 hours 24 minutes. I love slow baking to avoid it burning and even distribution of heat. So this is the texture of my cake. I just hope you try this recipe and tell me how it is. Thank you for joining me. Have a lovely day. Bye.